What's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Ball on the budget himself. We back out with another video. Let's go. Hey, what's going on YouTube? We back at it like a crack at it with another video. Today's video, we got an unboxing of some parts, and we also got a little bit of a informational for y'all on where I messed up on building Big Latasia. But I caught it so we can fix it, and I'll show y'all what I mean as we get through this video. So just hold on. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe, like, comment. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This is a 1985 Chevy Caprice frame off build, but we respect everybody builds on the channel. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox first my exhaust. So I have an appointment for the exhaust. I bought this from Speed Engineering. For those that might be wondering, I bought it from Speed Engineering. Y'all gonna unbox it with me. I am running long tube headers from Speed Engineering. I'm also running 3-inch exhaust, stainless steel exhaust. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. Like I said, y'all unboxing it with me, so I don't even know what it looked like. I know it's tape. Oh, just do that. So, all right. Now, Speed Engineering sells piping for turbos, exhausts, headers, or long tube. What is it? Short tube, or what is it? Midway headers, or whatever it's called. I went with long tube headers for mine. For those that probably seen my previous video, my long tube headers are ceramic coated. So I know those was asked. Some people asked me like, how did I get them silver? I didn't spray them. I took them to Indy powder coat and got them ceramic coated, which is good for heat dissipation. All right. So, all right, what I have here is a Speed Engineering Universal 3-inch exhaust builder kit. This is 304 stainless steel. Let me repeat, this is 304 stainless steel. The reason I went with stainless steel because I just wanted to. I like how it looked, and I didn't go with mild steel because mild steel will rust over time. This is just a product disclaimer. Get a sticker. I'll put that with the rest of the stickers. All right. So I know some people asking what kind of exhaust system I'm going with. Me personally, I'm doing X pipe. So it gives you all your piping, which I'll pull one of them out so I can show y'all. Let's see. It's all bubble wrap. All the pipes is bubble wrap. So this is the 304 stainless steel, which I am getting it welded together, and I already have an appointment locked in. So y'all just gotta sit back and stay tuned because I'm gonna walk y'all through that shop where I'm going to get my exhaust done and some other things done too. So basically it's all the piping in this kit. So I'm gonna hold the box up so y'all can see. It's a whole bunch of piping. It's for your X pipe. It comes with a whole lot of these clamps, which depending on, yeah, I might go ahead and take out all the piping and everything and lay it out on the ground and show y'all how my exhaust gonna look up underneath there possibly. Once I just show y'all the basics of what's in this box, because like I said, it's a lot of piping and it's all bubble wrap. So I'm gonna like, pause the camera, come back and show y'all in my garage floor on the ground how it's gonna look up under the car. But it comes with these clamps. And like I said, it's just all the other piping. I'm trying to find the X. Here we go. It's wrapped real good, I can tell y'all that. So as y'all can see here, here's your X pipe, and then that's where you will slide all these other pipes in there. So like I said, I'll go ahead and do a layout on the ground and then show y'all how it's gonna look. And then once y'all see how it look, then we can, move forward. So like I said, I got an appointment set for my exhaust already, which I'll take y'all to the shop where I'm getting it done and what's gonna be the plan. Like I said, I got this from speedengineering.com. This is a 3-inch exhaust kit. Item number on their website 25-1033. It's the universal engine builder kit. So, which I think I might need to maybe order maybe 2 straight pipes, maybe, depending on how far it comes out. Because, you know, my long tube headers comes out about halfway where the transmission is at. So, we'll see. For those who's wondering, how much does this kit cost? I want to say this exact kit was $199. So, and it came pretty fast. So I'll probably say within like, within 5 days. All right, so that's on the ground. So now, let's get into, in my opinion, kind of like the good stuff. I mean, that's good stuff, but you know, we're gonna get into the good stuff here soon. So now, this package, as y'all can see, it's from Amazon. The parts are not Amazon parts, but Amazon sells this brand of what I have in here. So, all right, so now, first part that's coming out the box are your spark plug, 8-piece wire protectors. So if y'all seen in my last video, my spark plug wires is blue, you know, but I'm trying to keep a certain look up under the hood, so, and protect those wires. So as y'all can see, these are just wire protectors. Sleeves, you put them on there, it protects the wires from the heat. Even though our headers are ceramic coated and everything like that, this is just preventative maintenance, because spark plug wires actually burn a lot faster than people think when they're close against the headers or resting against it. So to avoid that, just buy some sleeves. Bought them off Amazon. They were 12 bucks. This is just, you know, a protective piece. So now, another thing I bought, which if y'all have been watching my channel and seen the previous videos, I bought U-joints from Amazon for the steering shaft, right? Which they work, but the connection for the U-joint that comes out of the firewall, so you know you have your firewall, and then you have your steering shaft that's actually connected to the steering wheel on the other side of the firewall, and then you have your bar, and then you have your steering gearbox. So the first connection, that first U-joint that comes out of the firewall, that's not the same size as the U-joints you need on your steering gearbox. So that's one thing I've learned, okay? So I needed to go with a bigger U-joint shaft, a bigger dimension, to actually slide over the steering inside the car off the firewall. So I'm gonna show y'all the differences. And I actually have the other one here so I can show y'all in comparison the difference, because they're not the same thing, and I don't want y'all thinking that they're the same thing. So I'm gonna be honest and transparent with y'all where I messed up. Because like I said, I'm showing y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, that box go with this one. I don't want to mix them. All right. So this was the one I showed y'all in the previous videos. This is your U-joint. So you got your firewall, you got the little piece that's sticking out the firewall that's connected to your steering wheel. This end, which is your, I believe, DD end, this end here, and then this is your spline end. This is the spline. So the spline goes into your steering gearbox. This part is supposed to go on the shaft. And then you have another U-joint that comes off the firewall, right? So this one is the same size as the one on the steering gearbox. Wrong. This one is the one we needed. So let me show y'all a comparison. Y'all can see the difference. This is the one we need to come off the firewall, because let me get closer for y'all. So if y'all can see the difference in size. Look at the difference. This one's bigger than this one. See that? So this is the one that is coming off of the firewall, and then you got your shaft, and then this is the one you need on the steering gearbox. So it's a shaft in between here. And the differences between this U-joint and this U-joint is this U-joint has a spline on the other side. This U-joint has another DD side for your shaft. See the difference? Spline, DD shaft. This one is bigger than this one as well. So that's something I wanted to let y'all know. If y'all ordering these U-joints, which this U-joint was like 34 bucks, and it's a stainless steel U-joint, but it's bigger than this one. So that's the first thing I want to inform y'all on if y'all go that route and buy these pieces, okay? All right, so now, okay, so that's that. Now, let's see. Okay. I'll put this one, I'll just set it right here. So now, this is the important thing I want y'all to pay attention to. My fuel lines. I told y'all I was running -8. I messed up when I ordered my fuel lines because I thought I ordered PTFE. But I did more homework because I noticed that my homie Darius, the box Chevy that's gonna have the turbo manual shifter that y'all see on my channel, his box, he got -10 PTFE lines. When he said he saw my lines, he was wondering why they were soft. So I got an example of the line I have that I'm running, or I was running on the box Chevy. This was the first line that I bought. This is -8. But see, this line here is CPE line. So you got two types of lines, CPE and PTFE. PTFE allows you to run E85. CPE, you can run E85, but it comes with stipulations. Because E85, you know, has, methanol in it, and just a little bit of that can cause this line to have problems because this line is all rubber. It has no plastic in it. PTFE has plastic. That separates the differences between the lines. Once I did my homework, this line has rubber holes with a little bit of like metal strands in it, which I'll show y'all, and PTFE line is a rubber hose with the braided line on the outside. And PTFE line is a lot smaller than CPE. So I'm gonna show y'all, this is a -8 line. I'm gonna unbox this -10 PTFE line and show y'all the differences. CPE is good for pump gas, 93, whatever. As far as E85, yes, but longevity wise, no. Because the rubber, it expands and shrinks, expands and shrinks. If y'all know rubber can eventually get like dry rot hard and then brittle and then crack. And if it cracks, now you got a fuel leak. And depending on where it cracks at, you have a fuel, let's say if it's up under the hood near the regulator, and you got a fuel leak, those headers hot, you know what I'm saying? It can lead to potential chance of fire, over time. But CPE is not a bad line if you're using just pump gas. If you plan on running E85, I would not recommend CPE lines, okay? The difference is, like I said, this line is soft and a lot more flexible. The PTFE is a lot stiffer and harder. So I'm gonna show y'all. And even how the fittings are put on are different, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all here in a second. So, and another reason I noticed this is because I needed a little bit more fuel line, and I had ordered PTFE -8, and it came in the mail, and it was super small in comparison to this line. So I was like, what is this? And I noticed it, and I was like, this ain't the same line that I got. So, yeah. So now we have -10 lines. And even PTFE feels heavier because it's plastic on the inside. It's a lot stiffer. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all now. Yeah, this definitely, it feels a lot sturdier, and this is the PTFE line. So I'm gonna show y'all the differences. So I'm gonna take this cap off. I didn't want to get nothing in there. So this is the CPE, and then the one that's rolled is PTFE. So I'm about to come closer to the camera to show y'all the differences. So, all right. So this was an example of the line I was using. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. So as you can see in this line, the little silver specks that you're seeing is a little bit of strands of like a metal, but it's a rubber hose, right? And it's real flexible. This is CPE line, and this is -8, which to me this seemed like a nice size line. If you could look inside, that's a pretty nice diameter hose. Now, this is -8 CPE. Now, PTFE is this plastic one. If you could look and see it's white, that's plastic. So it's meant for E85, 93, diesel, whatever. It's basically for whatever fluids you plan on running through here. That's what PTFE for. And it's a lot harder than CPE. You can't bend it as much. I mean, yeah, it's rolled up now, but once I pop these off and I stretch the line out and get all the kinks out, this line is pretty stiff in comparison to this CPE line. Now, the installation of the two lines, okay? This line here, this line is actually easy to install. Both are easy to install, but this line is really easy to install. All you do is take this fitting, and you slide the holes in till it hits the wall of this fitting, and then you take I would call it the seal, and just screw it in. I ain't screw it in all the way yet. You see it still has a little bit of thread here. I didn't screw it in all the way yet, and then once it gets that fitting, it's on there, and it ain't really coming out. And because once you screw it in, it expands that line inside of here, which makes it on here tight. So PTFE line, you have to use a different system to seal it. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this, like I said, for y'all, and show y'all everything that comes with it. Because the PTFE line, it comes with instructions as well. And this is a whole kit, by the way. So this is a 20-foot line, 20-foot kit. Yeah, 20-foot holes right here. And then it comes with, let's go ahead and so y'all can see. I'll take the rest of the stuff out of here. So it comes with all your fittings that you need. So it comes with all your fittings. Let's go ahead and put this cap back on here. I don't want nothing to get inside these lines. Now, for those that's wondering, well, what you gonna do with those other lines? The CPE lines can be used for brake fluid, transmission fluid, radiator, whatever fluid. It's just not good for E85. So what I plan on doing is using those lines for like my oil catch can, probably my transmission cooler, whatever fluids I can use those lines for. Brake, my power steering, except for my feed line for power steering. I don't know yet. My high pressure line, I don't know if I'm gonna use this for that yet. But this comes with basically, let's see, you get 1, 2, you get a few straights, you get a few 90s, a few 45s, and like 2 180s. So I'm gonna show y'all, this is like your straight. Here go a 90 right here, just so y'all can see. You know, here go a 90. So it comes with everything. This kit, I wanna say was, damn, how much was it? It wasn't that bad in price, in my opinion, for everything you're getting, because you're getting your fittings and your lines. So, all right. So it's a 3-piece system, right? So to install this into your PTFE lines, this is also what separates this from the CPE. CPE don't come with these 3 pieces. It don't come with this silver piece, and this. So to install it, you have to install your silver piece here, or your olive is what it's called. You have to install this in the holes, right? Once you install the olive in the holes, then you put this fitting on, and then you screw this fitting in. Well, this way. You screw it in, and then when you screw it in, it expands it inside of the PTFE line. And once you screw it in and get it real tight, it locks it in. And that's how you have your lines. So I'm only telling y'all because I don't know in one of my videos if I told y'all what type of lines I had, but I had CPE lines at first, and I'm running PTFE only because PTFE allows you to run E85. I'm not 100% if I'm running E85 because I'm not running it right now anyway. If I run it, I'm gonna do it later. I ain't in a rush to run E85, but it just allows you to. So if I ever decide to be like, hey, I want to step into the E85 lane, excuse me, I don't have to rerun all my wires. Okay, so now in the box, all of these are just more fittings because we need male to male fittings because I had to rebuy all the fittings over because, see, for the gas tank, for the regulator, all of these is just fittings. So, yeah, all of these are just fittings. So I wanted to correct myself because I didn't know if people were going based off of me. But like I said, the lines I had at first, you can use for pump gas 93. You can use them for E85, but I highly, highly do not recommend it because it's going to potentially be a headache later, and I don't want y'all to have to deal with that. So I'm telling y'all where I messed up, and I'm fixing it before we get there because now we're at a point in my build we just need to run the field lines, and like I said, I'm trying to fire it up, like I'm trying to turn over that motor. Then I bought just a pack of Teflon tape because, you know, like anything, if you're using something that involves fuel or any type of lines, you should want to put Teflon tape to get a better seal. So, and then in this box, let's see, I bought just more line because we need a line for your feed line and your return line, and then the little lines that go up under the hood for your regulator and your fuel rail. So we got more than enough line, and as you can see, this is also PTFE-8. I mean, no, -10. I'm sorry. This is -10. When I ordered the -8, they were smaller. They were smaller than the CPE-8. Like the -8 PTFE lines look like -6. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it look real small. But on JEGS, they have a chart. If you're running -8 PTFE lines, the horsepower rating is from 450 to 600 or 650. But once you run -10, your horsepower is 650 to 1,000 with -10 lines, PTFE. So I needed bigger lines anyway. So my prediction on how much power we're gonna be running, I need bigger lines. As far as using like -12 or all that stuff, I'm not building a race car, but I'm just building something that's gonna be nice, reliable, and what suits what I wanted to do. Some people ask me how much power I'm gonna be making. I don't have a set number. I don't have a goal number. I mean, if I had to throw a number out there, like somebody like, well, how much power do you want to make? I would probably just say easily 700, only because I just don't want to hear the motherfuckers that own Mopars and be like, I got a Hellcat and all that goofy shit. I could care less about the power. I just want the car to be able to do donuts, burnouts, light-to-light action, and when we ride out, you know, when everybody ride out on the highway in the pack, I'm just not going to be the very last motherfucker in the back. That's all. And they got to wait on me and all that. No. I'm going to ride and enjoy and be able to cruise on the highway with no problems, not running hot, not overheating, AC blowing, you know. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead, flip the camera around. I'm gonna pull out probably all this exhaust piping and stuff and show y'all how my exhaust is gonna look up under there. Cause like I said, I got an appointment made with the exhaust guy to fab all this up and make it look nice. And we got a special treat as well for y'all pertaining to some fab work. So, like I said, y'all just gotta go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, I feel like I'm bringing y'all some pretty good content. Like I said, you know, and mind y'all, I am a 9-to-5 dude. For those that's watching my channel that also is 9-to-5, you know, I got a family, 3 kids. You know, I take my time, and I'm doing this on my budget. Remember, my channel is for people that I just want to show people that you can build you a nice car on a budget. Stay within your budget. Everybody has their own budget, you know. Because some people ask me about the topic of frame off builds, right? So I guess I'll touch on that. I started doing this frame off build before this whole trend of, oh, if you don't have a frame off build, you can't ride, or you don't have a clean car. That's all bullshit. If you got a clean car, you got a clean car. If you want to go frame off, great. If you don't, that's great too. I just want to see everybody outside. That's why I'm willing to help anybody with their build the best way I can, because I just want to see everybody outside and track it. That's the fun part. If you want to take your shit off the frame, great, do that. But don't let society or social media make you feel like you have to, because you don't. I only did it because me personally, I wanted to have it because I always wanted to do that. And how I look at it is I'm already investing a lot of money into my car. So to me, I don't want to put all this new stuff on my car on a frame that needs work. You know what I'm saying? Because when you replace body bushings, the body bushing hole, those areas need to be fixed. Because if the body bushing is worn, that means that body bushing hole is worn. So it's kind of like if you're already there, might as well fix it, address it, and handle it. And if you're going, in my opinion, as far as I'm going, I just might as well just take out the frame. That's how I look at it. And I plan on passing the car down to my sons. I mean, I got 2 sons, so like this car is gonna be built and it's gonna stay the same. It's gonna be clean to last another 40 years. That's how I thought about it. That's why I went the way I did. And I don't plan on building it to sell. Like my car ain't for sale. Some people ask me, would you sell it? What's your price and this and that? I'm not selling my car. Now, granted, I ain't no fool either. If somebody come with me with a number that obviously I can't refuse, to where I know I could build another one, then okay. But my car is not for sale. So I'm gonna go ahead, move this table, and I'm gonna show y'all a layout of everything. And then I'm also gonna, you know what? I'm gonna also open up all the fittings, and I'm gonna show y'all. All right, YouTube, this bag is for the CPE lines. This is all the fittings for that. So here go the PTFE lines. Teflon tape, 290s, 245s, 4 straights, 2 180s, -6 to -10. This is for the tank. I have, I believe, 2 of these. And then 8 to 10. This is for the fuel rails, because my fuel rails are -8. But we got to convert them to 10 and then put that line to sync it all together. 8 to 10 again. This is for this system here. And then these are the step downs for this system. And then you got your line connectors to group them, make them look nice and neat. We got 2 set of PTFE -10 lines. Here go those U-joints. Remember, like I told y'all, they're different sizes, right? This side is for the spline, for the steering gearbox. This side is for your shaft. This side is for your shaft. And this side is for the steering that comes off the firewall. As you can see, it's a lot bigger in size. Let's just show y'all right next to each other. Boom. For those that can't tell. And then I told y'all I was gonna lay out the exhaust for y'all. As y'all can see, this is kind of how it's gonna look. The grand scheme of things. I don't know if those pipes go in the front and those go in the back. I'm not 100%, but I know I need to order like either 1 or 2 straights to extend this just a little bit back, because my headers, assuming the engine's up here where the chair is at, headers, you know, they stick out pretty far. So I need a little bit of piping to go from the headers to this, and then this completes. And then on the end of the mufflers, we're gonna take the 180s, cut them in half, cut one in half. So cut it in half, and then he's gonna taper it, and then this pretty much will go down like this. So once you take this and cut it into 2, we'll have 2 pieces, and then this will slide over this section here, but it'll dump downward, and then he's gonna cut it at an angle so it's tapered down. So we might not need that other 180, but as y'all can see, this is kind of how it look, y'all. Tell me what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think of this video. I know it's kind of lengthy, but I feel like it was worth it and informative. Like I said, these are all the things that I bought recently. The Teflon tape and this whole kit with the hoses. I already have my filters and my regulator. This regulator is -8. You see, we have to go from 8 to 10 conversion, which is basically one of these fittings inside this regulator, because this regulator is a -8 regulator, and then the bottom is a -6, which is basically 6 to 10, which is that regulator, this fitting right here for the regulator. And then these on the ends are -8, which that's what these step downs are for, because it's a -8 here, it makes it a -10. So you see how I pretty much planned it out. So y'all gonna see it come together, man. Like I said, the goal is June 1st. So give me a second to flip the camera around. All right, YouTube, this concludes the video. I hope it helped a lot of people. There's a lot of information given. I hope y'all can process it. Tell me what y'all think. Put it in the comment section. Let me know if I'm missing something or if it's something y'all didn't catch, like I said, I usually answer all comments when people ask me questions. Go ahead, like this video, man. You know, I'm trying to bring y'all solid, good content, different and new content to the channel to help people with their bills. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I respect everybody's bills. You don't have to be frame off to be clean. Let me say that one more time. You do not have to be frame off to be clean. So this is the system I'm running. Remember, PCFE allows you to run E85. CPE, you're pushing it. I wouldn't recommend it just for longevity wise. Like I said, the way I think about 5-6 steps ahead, and CPE won't be a great outcome for you 6 steps ahead. So go ahead, like this video, comment this video, put the fire emoji in this video if y'all like it. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember to tell a friend, subscribe again, and we out, man.